What's up, everybody? Better late than never. Apologize. I've been moving and finally got my internet up and running. So, without further ado, welcome back to the Money Fronts DLC. I think and believe this is the final car of dripfed. I'm guessing. I don't know these days. It's kind of just wild, and they gave it to us for free. So if you hop on within the next 2 weeks of starting today, you can get this for free without paying that giant price tag of $1.4 million. I was gonna say, so like, what was it? The Jester. They made a wide body, and they have the other variant. So there's multiple variants of this now. So we have the off-road Walton, the OG that we all grew to love, and then they brought out this one, the in the same DLC, the stock Walton, and now we got this one over here. So safe to say I'm gonna have to find someone that has F1s, I think, and then just pay the 1.4 million price tag. I don't know. Anyways, this is the stock variant, or the drift stock variant, drift Walton variant. Anyways, already drift, and yeah, let's take it in and see how she does. Already, you're gonna skip that. You can put armor on. I'm not going to. Bumper options. I think we are gonna make this crazy though. It's a drift car, so why not? Although I do not like that giant, that whatever that is. Do we do a secondary bumper? I don't know what this is gonna look like, but why not? Of course, we can't get a matching one. Huh? That sucks. Maybe, hopefully, the skirt drops down. Maybe. Exhaust. So we have two in the back again. Wow, what is that? The angled. And then we have slashed. Oh my god. We're going angled because why not? Fenders. I'm assuming you can drop this on the ground, so you want those exhaust pipes as far away from the ground as possible. Is that a bolt on them? Nope, it's not. Okay, so are they all? Ooh. Whoa, whoa. What happened here? The whole back changed, or was it just the paint? Secondary molded arches. Okay, grill options we have here. Scrolling through them. Do we go chrome? There's no chrome on this vehicle except for the exhaust pipes. Oh, so stock is chrome. Okay, and then you can paint it. Kind of like the chrome look, not gonna lie. But I like the teeth. All the teeth. Right there. Boom. Okay. Grill with inserts. Carbon hood. 21 options. We're just zooming through here. Look at that massive good god, that's huge. Turbo boosters on it. The exposed. Sure. Got another cowl induction on it with the turbo. You can just make this, like, remove the hood entirely. You can put a giant one on. You can put the one that moves right there. Another one that's even wider. Another butterfly blower. That's really white. That's crazy. Okay, and they just keep go. Dude, this is, yeah. I haven't seen this since like the Frankenstein. They're doing lowriders. Oh, man, do we do that? I don't know. I guess we're gonna go with this one. Why not? Oh man, clown horn, because that's what it's gonna look like by the end of this. We're gonna go white for now. This is a drift car, and I am gonna put neons on. I just don't know what, so we're gonna go full neons. Those look like just regular tuner wheels or something. Livery options. There's 11 so far. What is that? The well worm. I just got 100,000 bucks, and I don't know why. So that's cool. Oh, I think I delivered a car. All right, for the win. I'm guessing if this was rusty, this would actually look pretty cool. Okay, so then we got the Amigas Racing, 99 or 66. Aero Racing. Got the zero. That actually says Indiana. Wow, an actual state. That's cool. I was born in Indiana. That's pretty cool in my opinion. With the flames, it's not on the front of the hood though. Probably is if it wasn't a cowl hood. The day cruiser, it says Benny's. The liveries for the drift cars are pretty awesome. Dinka delivery. What's it say on the side there? Santa Los Santos, San Andreas. This is Santa, right? Oh, it says South. Okay, South Los. I'm sorry, I'm sitting away, really far away from the TV. in my new place. Battle damage the backside skateboard with the droplet with a butt. All right, we got the Manor Stance Andreas. The Yokohama Show Shopper. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Looks almost like a bunch of knives or something slashing. And that is it, man. I actually kind of like this livery. We'll come back to it. Plate options. This is America, right? Is this America? I think it's America. I could be wrong. Someone's going to say something. Roll cage options. Seat change. Do we need a roll cage? I mean, it is like, just, we don't really need a roll cage, right? It's a drift car. I don't know. I guess we'll go with that one. Roof options. With the aerials, because what? No. We'll do that. Spoiler options. I said I was going to go crazy, so are we just going to get the normal Yosemite? Wow, look at that. I feel like we have to do that. Drift wing. Drift meet wing alternate. Interesting. That kind of looks like a shovel off of a Tonka toy. The chassis. That's it. What was this one? I kind of like that. Wing sunstrip options. I don't know. It really depends on what I paint this. We'll come back to that. Suspension. We're going to drop her all the way down. It's weird that the wheels don't camber, or do they? Oh, they do. Okay. Truck bed options. There's only 2 of them. Disappointing, in my opinion. We're going to leave it off for now. Wheel options. Wheels. I normally do like something with a deep dish on a drift car. I think there's one in here called Deep Flake that I really like. Oh, right there. Boom. Is that the one? I think so. Yep, the big rims on it. We'll paint it later. Yeah. Windows, tint them out. And give me 1 second. We'll come up with some design. Alright, y'all. I said I was going to go crazy, and this is about what I came up with. Now, I've actually kind of used this color in the past, I believe, on the Everon, but I think it was after I actually made a video on it. I kind of love this livery, so I went with it. Now, I was going to do a different chameleon on the bottom, but I can tell you real quick what I did here. So chameleon paint with the primary as the top. It's the off-white chameleon. I feel like the rims were not wild enough. So if you go like this, you can tell they're white. So we'll go here. The secondary is the pink prismatic, which came out not too long ago. See, there's now 45 colors in chameleon. So that's the secondary, and it matches up pretty well to that livery. The livery is that pink and blue. You can see it there in the bumper. It's pretty darn close to the actual livery in the color. And then there's some blues. And then if we go trim color, we went with the Pfister pink, but it's about as close as I could get it to match up. And then, oh yeah, if you wanted to see where your crew emblem would go, it would go right there. The door panel, pretty discreet, pretty small, pretty good. Works out. We'll go to wheel pattern, wheel type. I already showed you guys these. It was the street deep flake. You go with the deep dish rim. I think it looks great on drift cars. And then when it goes to color, I went with the white prismatic pearl. Again, I was going to go white, like off-white, but I think it was too white, and it didn't give enough shine, in my opinion. So I went with the white prismatic. So again, when you're straight on, it looks white, but when you go across, it's like a sparkly rainbow color that matches the rest of the car. I think it looks really good. I left the neon and the lights up front all just pure white, or the white color you can pick, because I think it matched out great. I did change the grille, in case you wanted to know. It is the primary secondary light tape, so there is a tape on there. I was trying to not do tape, but I don't know if there is one to match that. Yeah, so I just want the tape, and yeah, that's her in a nutshell. I tried to do the matte on the other livery, not a big fan of it. So that's what I went with the crazy turbos and everything. So we still have the crazy spoiler on the back. Let's take it out for a test drive. So one thing I wanted to check out here was tires. Seeing that this is an automatically drift car, I wanted to see if you could put low grips on it and see if the kind of like the speed hack still existed, but it doesn't. You cannot. You can only put bulletproof tires on. So we're gonna leave them off. You know what? Smoke. We'll do the pink. So I put a plate on, but you can't even tell because I removed it. Anyways, it is nighttime in the game, so we're gonna we're gonna rip around the car right here and see how she does. I can tell you that she is a lot faster than most drift cars. Like, even in a straight line, I drove it down. So I'm not used to having a car that is fast and drift, I guess. I guess other than like the Drip Tampa and the Yosemite, but I think she handles pretty well too. Definitely a good car to use for drifting. I mean, like, again, it feels fast, so I think it'll actually keep up with like a Drip Tampa too as well. Sometimes it's not always about speed though, it's always about can you handle the drift, so. But yeah, definitely a good, I'm glad they finally added this. It sucks that it's not a different variant, so you had to pay for the whole thing, but I am also excited that Rockstar made it free. So, but again, a very fun car. Ooh, I think it can hold its own. You just gotta, you know, you gotta feather the gas. That's what drifting is on this game, all about feathering the gas. So, but I think it handles pretty well. I think the color design looks awesome on this. So, I did want to test it out against other vehicles as well later. So, hoping to get that up this weekend. That video. So. Okay, so there was talks of them adding, I think, the Buffalo STX. Oh no, it's right here. So I think this got added with the drift feed. I don't remember this stuff being in here. I could be wrong. So the Chavos V6 got entered in. The Hellfire is now a drift car, and the Downer FX is now a drift variant. So all three cars can have a drift variant added. I don't believe you actually have to buy a separate car. So that'll be a plus. I'm definitely going to do a video on that as well this weekend. Stay tuned for that. And that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I apologize. It's been a couple weeks since I uploaded, but I have been in the process of moving. Again, hope you guys enjoyed it. I will make a couple more videos on this car, and at least one more on this car, and then one on the new drift variants. So, catch you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it again. Thanks for sticking with me. Appreciate all the patience, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.